It's me again, Margaret. I'm back for more. In this video, I'm going to show the things that I most recently purchased in the past, I guess it's been the past week or so. The first things I'll show is the records that I got. I've only got a few, but I mean, the first one is, I'm very organized, as you can tell. The first one is Prince album, and this is Prince's first album. That's why it's just called Prince. Came out in 1978, and he hasn't really changed much since then. I mean, his hairstyle maybe, but you know. And then the back of this, he's riding a, I guess that's considered a Pegasus. And this album has I Want to Be Your Lover, which was the first single and probably the first like really big hit that he had, or I guess. And then Bambi is a good song. I don't know if anyone out there has heard that. I don't think it was a single, but it was pretty rockin'. And Why Do You Want to Treat Me So Bad is another really good one. I'm a big Prince fan. I like Prince. And then the record sleeve. And there's a picture. Got his leather jacket on there, looking just like Prince. I mean, he makes a good Prince impersonator. Bruh. Yeah. So I got that at a Goodwill store, and this is one that I got yesterday at a Goodwill store. I think you pronounce this Lodestar. Lodestar. And it's at first I thought it was Christian rock, but apparently it's not. But it was made in Springfield, Ohio, which I thought was fairly interesting. It's about 8 miles from here. And some of the song titles: Fist on My Face, Brook Flow to Me, that's a strange one, Don't Mistake My Being, The Key of Love. I haven't listened to this one yet, but and it's on Lodestar record label there. It's a blue label, if you can't tell. Or does that say Lodestar? No, it's Lodestar. Lodestar. Lodestar, ladies and gentlemen. And then this one I also got yesterday. It's a Red Simpson's Christmas album, which I didn't have this one. I never even seen this, Trucker's Christmas. And there he is with his, I'm assuming, his kids. Hopefully it's not someone else's. That would just be weird. And there he is posing with, I'm assuming something that was new under the Christmas tree that year. Back in who knows when. Let's see, this came out in 1973. And a quick note, or I guess it's a question. You guys out there that collect vinyl, you girls out there that collect vinyl, does anyone know specifically? I've noticed that a lot of records, usually it seems like in the mid-60s back, there's no date on the record itself or the sleeve or anything. And I noticed that the dates started showing up around the late 60s and early 70s, right around there. Does anyone know the reasoning for this? And maybe what the earliest records with the dates on them were? Anybody? Just a random question. It's always sort of been in the back of my mind, and I've sort of wondered about it. So if anyone else knows the answer, because I showed down. Alrighty then. That was the records I got. 3 measly records, but you know, the more the merrier. You gotta add, you gotta get a few, and then whatever. Alright, this is a brand new release that just came out. And yes, it's a CD. It's not on vinyl. Can you see there with the glare? It's Sebastian Bach, Kicking and Screaming. And there's the CD there. And then it also has a DVD. And this is his new band with his new guitarist. There's the band. And his guitarist is, I think he's 17, 18. His name's Nick Sterling, and then the drums is Bobby Jarzombic. The glare on this is terrible. But the CD is really good. I mean, it's Sebastian Bach, no question. It's a little more modern than the Skid Row that people are used to. Of course, he's been putting out CDs all along. A lot of people that might be a casual fan of Skid Row wouldn't realize that, you know, they think, well, where's he been all these years? He finally decided to make a CD. No, he did get a record deal, which in these times he even said that, you know, it's not that it's not a big deal, but when in the age of downloading record deals is sort of odd to hear that. But he's been making CDs all along. He was in the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde Broadway play. I think he also did Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. I think he did that. He's done quite a few CDs, a few different band lineups that he's had. And if anyone remembers the short-lived MTV show called Oddville, like in the mid-90s, he made an appearance on there with his band at the time. The Frogs is what they were called on the show. And they had these glittery outfits, and the one guitarist had wings, and, you know, they were just, you know, doing it for a laugh, but, you know, I laughed. Alright, here's another new release. This is Nirvana's 20th anniversary of Nevermind. And it has a lot of extras. It's 2 discs. See? 1, 2 discs. Has a lot of extras. It has the original album remastered. And if I can get it back together here. It has the original album remastered. Then it has the B-sides. And then it has the Smart Studio Sessions, it says, and you can't even see that. The Boombox rehearsals, and then there's some BBC sessions there at the bottom. But anyone that doesn't have this really should have it. They should have the CD for the extras and to put on your iPod. And then you should have the vinyl, which I don't, and I need to get it. I need to get all Nirvana on vinyl. There's so much stuff that I need to get, but that's another story. And then this just came out too. This was with if you bought the deluxe, like the major deluxe Nirvana 20th anniversary, this DVD came with it. But they also sold it separate on DVD and Blu-ray. This is live at the Paramount. And I think this was in 91. Yeah, October 31st on Halloween, 91, in Seattle, Washington. And it's the complete Halloween concert. And it's the only concert, a Nirvana concert, filmed in 16mm film. there's the CD there, or the DVD rather. But this is a really good concert. I don't know how many months ago it was. The Live at Reading DVD came out, and I actually like that one better, but I've had more time to watch it and digest it. This one I've only watched once, and I think there's one song that's on, I think it's the Nirvana home video, With the Lights Out, Sold Out Tonight. What's that called? I think there's a clip on there from this. I'm not positive, but. And then I went off on a tangent, and I seen this. It's called, I just can't focus. It's called He Who Cannot Be Named, Sunday School Massacre. And the cover alone, and then when I read the song titles, like Machine Boy, Duct Tape Love, Sinister Sal, Bill versus the Gnomes. I mean, really, you know, I thought it was, I didn't really know what to think of it, but I thought it was sort of maybe a like instrumentals. I thought it might be Spanish, because that looks like one of those Mexican wrestlers. It's sort of like indie punk rock, and it's okay. I mean, it's not great, but. And here's a DVD that I picked up. It's called Heckler. Has a lot of, the guy that did, he had the TV show on Comedy Central. Oh, I can't think of his name. Bill Maher. It's Paul Rodriguez, Lewis Black, David Cross, Chris Angel. I haven't watched this yet. It's still in the plastic. Picked this up for $1. So I'm sure it's worth $1. And then this one of my friends texted me about. It says, "Oh man, they have this, at Walmart." So what is it? It's a Troma, Andy Kaufman, right? Lloyd Kaufman release. My brain shut off like 3 hours ago, and it's really obvious. This is Redneck Zombies DVD. I haven't watched this one yet, but this weekend I will be watching it for sure. I've seen the preview before, and I love zombie movies, so any zombie movies is good zombie movies. Even if they're bad ones, they're still good. Anyone out there that I got some, well, first of all, I got some other stuff this weekend too, but I was just going to basically stick to the music related stuff, and if it was a DVD or something like that, because my biggest, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, is I like everything. Not just every kind of music, but everything in general. It's like, oh wow, that's cool. Oh wow, I need one of those, and so yeah. Shopping is the best outlet. So anyway, that's my video. Hope you like it, and I'll be making another one soon of some more records and such. So if you like this, leave a comment. If you don't like it, leave a comment. Any suggestions, any ideas, any videos you want me to do, and I'm open for anything pretty much. So you guys have a good weekend out there, and we'll see you soon.